Welcome everybody to Sporting Logically. Today we're going to be talking about something truly historic. The possibility of an NBA franchise hiring the first female head coach in league history, and the woman most likely to do it, Becky Hammon. Hammon is currently an assistant coach with the San Antonio Spurs, and when she was hired back in August of 2014, she became the first full-time salaried female coach in NBA history. Hammon earned the position by impressing Spurs head coach and five-time NBA champion Greg Popovich with her work ethic, basketball IQ, and ability to relate to his players. Her opportunity with the Spurs was born at first out of an unfortunate circumstance. As a player in the WNBA with the LA Sparks in 2013, Hammon tore her ACL, but used the year-long rehab process to serve as an intern of sorts on the Spurs staff. When an assistant coach spot on his staff opened up in 2014, Popovich decided that Hammon was the best person for the position and offered her the job. She quickly established herself as a great asset to the team and earned the opportunity to be the head coach of the Spurs Summer League team in 2015. Hammon continued to impress and led the team to the 2015 Las Vegas Summer League Championship and was also named to the 2016 NBA All-Star coaching staff. More recently, Popovich, as he often does, took the night off for a preseason game this past October, allowing Hammon to coach the first half against the Denver Nuggets while another assistant handled the second half. When the decision was first made in 2014 to hire Hammon as an assistant, and especially when she was chosen to coach the Summer League team in 2015, some people saw it as some kind of publicity gimmick. However, if those people had taken the chance to look at Hammon's current resume, they would see that she is certainly qualified. A 15-year playing career as an undrafted player, a 6-time All-Star, a 2-time first-team selection, a 2-time second-team selection, and the 2010 championship in the top basketball league in Spain. Now in her third season with the Spurs, listen to a few quotes from 5-time NBA champion head coach Greg Popovich about Hammon's ability as a coach. Our players really respond to her. She's just a natural. She talks the game, she understands the game, so for those reasons she's got that sort of Avery Johnson, Steve Kerr, Mike Budenholzer type thing. I also find the comparison to Steve Kerr interesting, because he hadn't been on an NBA staff as a coach prior to becoming the head coach of the Golden State Warriors, but people still knew that he would be a good candidate for the position. Now please understand that I am not saying that Hammon is going to be the next Steve Kerr, nor am I saying that Kerr's lack of prior NBA coaching experience should be compared to every other potential candidate with little experience. Kerr has had an incredible 3-year start to his head coaching career, and obviously a head coaching candidate would always benefit from more experience as an assistant prior to making the jump to the head job. But I am saying that there are just some people, Kerr included, that seem to have such a natural ability to relate to NBA players that makes them ideal head coaching candidates even without a lot of years of experience. To hear Pop compare Hammon and Kerr, a player that he coached near the end of his playing career by the way, makes me think that he is seeing those same natural coaching abilities in Hammon that he saw in Kerr. Now, I'm not naive enough to think that gender doesn't play any kind of role in this situation. The fact that some people thought the initial hiring was a gimmick shows that it will always play a role in this conversation. But even NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has said in the past that he believes the league will see its first female head coach sooner rather than later, and I happen to agree with him. Now, the sooner part is very relative. Even though there have been a few Spurs assistants in recent years to move on to head coaching positions, they often stay on staff in San Antonio for many, many years before making the leap. For example, Hawks head coach Mike Budenholzer was a Spurs assistant for 17 years, while Brett Brown was on staff for 12 years before leaving for the 76ers. This leads me to believe that it may be a while before Hammon decides she is ready to lead an NBA franchise. With that being said, whether it is with another team or if she takes over the Spurs when Popovich decides to hang up his whistle, she has the right combination of qualifications and personality to break through that barrier. I feel confident in saying that within the next decade, Becky Hammon will become the first female head coach in NBA history. As always, I would love to see what you guys have to say down in the comments, so be sure to let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sporting Logically, and I will see all you guys next time.